As part of your enrolment, you will need to set up your billing setting in SOLS to arrange the payment of your fees. Your fees are a combination of course and student services and amenities fee, otherwise known as SAF. SAF is a biannual fee charged to students used to enhance the services and amenities available for all UOW students. For more information regarding SAF, how it is allocated, and current university projects supported by SAF, simply visit the Fees and Assistance webpage. Click Find Out More under the SAF menu and follow the links provided. As a domestic student, you will either be a Commonwealth-supported student or a domestic postgraduate fee-paying student. All bachelor degrees and some postgraduate degrees at UOW are offered as Commonwealth-supported places. For the Commonwealth-supported places, the government will pay part of your fees and the student pays the remaining amount, which is called the student contribution. For eligible Commonwealth-supported students, that is Australian citizens, permanent humanitarian residents and New Zealand citizens with a special category visa, you can select from the following 3 payment options. Pay now, CSS HEX Help upfront. This means you can pay your student contribution amount on your fees as displayed on your fee statement in SOLS, or upfront by the census date of the current session, deferring nothing to the Australian Taxation Office. It should be noted for this category, if you meet the residency eligibility criteria, you may be eligible to defer your fees fully or partially. Pay some now and some later. CSS HEX Help Partial. This means that you pay some of your fees up front, with the remainder deferred for you to the ATO. For this option, you are required to provide your tax file number and give permission to the university to use your tax file number, so any unpaid fees can be deferred to the ATO. Pay later. CSS HEX Help Loan. This means that you defer all your fees via a HEX Help loan to the ATO and pay nothing up front. For this option, you are required to provide your tax file number and give permission to the university to defer your fees. If you are an eligible CSP student, you can also choose a similar payment option for your SAF, that is, pay it all up front, pay partially, or defer all as a loan to the ATO via the SA Help Loan. As a Commonwealth-supported student, if you are a permanent resident or a New Zealand citizen, you don't have the option to defer your fees to the ATO. You must pay your fees up front to the university. Your billing will be set to CSS Full in your SOLS, and your fees displayed on your fee statement in SOLS must be paid by the census date of each session. If you are a domestic postgraduate fee-paying student, the government does not subsidise your fees. Therefore, you are required to pay your fees up front. However, if you meet the residency eligibility criteria, you may be eligible to defer your fees fully or partially. Now that you are familiar with the 3 types of payment options, you will need to confirm that the payment option on your student record on SOLS is correct. To verify this, log into SOLS. Select the Fees menu and confirm your payment option. Confirm your TFN has been provided by clicking Maintain under the payment options. If you are a Commonwealth-supported student or a domestic postgraduate fee-paying student eligible for Help Loan, you can manage your billing options for each session in SOLS. Updating your default billing type will change the billing option for all future course fees, but will not override your option for the current session. Updating your current billing type will only change the billing option for that session. You can also manage how you pay your SAF fee through the SA payment option. For SAF, you can either pay upfront, or again, if you meet the residency eligibility criteria, you can select to defer your SA fees either fully or partially. To update your billing option, click on the Maintain button under the appropriate section and follow the system prompts. Remember, your tax file number will need to be recorded, so make sure you have it handy. What if I don't pay my fees in time? If you have chosen to pay your fees up front and haven't done so by the session census date, the university will defer your fees to the ATO, only if you're eligible for a help loan and have given the university your tax file number and permission to use your number to defer your fees. If you are only eligible to pay your fees up front and have not paid by the relevant session census date, your enrolment may be at risk of being cancelled. To check the census date for your session, you can do this via SOLS. This can be found under Enrolment and Variations. This area will show you all the key dates for the current session. If you have queries regarding your fees, Student Service is always available to help. Simply email us at askuow@uow.edu.au. Visit us on the ground floor of Building 17 or call us on 1300 ASK UOW.